Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true dad. Welcome back to Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. Well, last time, we did the worst mission in the game, but Home Sweet Home is done, and that means we can move on to Power Play, and the end of Nuka World, the source of some incredibly good perks, but, okay, I may possibly have made some slight mistakes, actually. Mistake number one, I didn't go to sleep before coming here. And I really should have done because I'm up to overtired. Apparently I picked up fatigue. Yeah, the downside with Home Sweet Homies, if you do it by speech check, you are constantly doing drugs. And drugs do, disease rolls. So you end up getting ill a lot if you do too many drugs. So I'm now overtired. I'll be going up to level 3 tiredness in the not too distant future. That AP refresh, that's no good whatsoever. So I need to take a nap before we actually get into the event proper, which is going to be tricky, because I'm currently here in the Nuka station, and yes, my bed is over here in the Fizz Top Grill, as is my power armor. And guess what's going on? Yeah, the rebellion's already started. The disciples are shooting me on sight, meaning I can't just scoot around the outside of this area and head straight over to the power plant up here, because I need to go and get my power armor. Yeah, this was really dumb. If I'd just left my power armor right here in the station, then this would have been much easier to do. Instead, I am now at a bit of risk, because I have got to get that power armor. I can't do what I'm planning to do to wrap up the DLC without the jetpack. Alright, the jetpack is just going to make the final bit so much easier. Okay, nice, calm, careful. Use the VATS to try and detect anything, because the fight's going to kick off at some point. Alright, and there are going to be people on my side, operators, etc. Alright, just check. Oh, they're pretty far away. And that's a phone. It's not a person. Now, the person on the front gate used to be an operator. Whether that's still true or not. Okay, the fight has kicked off at this point. The fight has started. How many crits do I have? Okay, 3 crits. That's it. And, oh, that's a pack. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I do not see disciples, because disciples are now hostile to other gang members, and there's a disciple. Okay. So what we need to do now is just get over to you. And you are now in a lot of trouble, buddy. That was idiosyncratic. Wow! 500 XP. Okay, that was more XP than I just got for the entirety of Home Sweet Home in a single moment. You are Pack. That's Shank. Okay, Shank is also getting involved. Shank should be essential. Now, the key here is don't get ahead of yourself. Alright, just do what you can. Keep your eyes open. Let them do the work. But seriously, if I had a jetpack, then just zoop, zoop, up to the top. I could be up on the walls. Right now. Alright, so one's dead. Where's Shank? Okay, I know where Shank is, because Shank is actually my quest marker. So, alright, just be ready. I'm pretty confident to crit. Well, there is an operator Scather. Okay. Not currently aggroed, so therefore, we should be okay. The problem is I need to have a word with Shank in order to move the mission on. That's the downside. But time's not going to be frozen during that conversation. Hearing more fire. There's quite a lot of them, that's the thing. Eyes open. And the pack should be over there, but they're not. Where is Shank? Worries me, I don't know where Shank is. Okay, just careful. do I not have there? Shank. And there's pack. Okay, if pack is up, that's another pack. If the pack is chill, that should mean this area is, yeah. There's 4 pack around here, so okay, just... John, don't put your guns away. Bloody hell, why? Why would you do this? Okay, the pack has secured this area. But basically, there's been a rebellion. The disciples have gone bananas. We need to sort this out. Yes, 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 it's fine. Everything's okay. There we go. That's now a new marker. Meet the gang bosses near the power plant. So, had I not been an idiot, I could now, at this moment, just say, right, well, screw Nuka Town, USA. I'm just going to go back outside, loop around the long way, and that's it. But I can't do that, because I left my jetpack in an area that's, you know, literally right next to the disciples' home base. So, well done, me. Alright, just... approach them from multiple angles. I know there might be more coming from that direction. That's a pack scavver. So that's someone who's marking that side. There should also be... No, that was operator. That was operator, and the game also just judged for a second there, but it's all fine. Okay. The operators are occupying this area. Anyway, get up top here, and I believe... are you by any chance? You, buddy! You're a disciple, aren't ya? So you don't get ahead anymore. Okay, step 1, make sure the actual street is clear. In particular, that is... Okay, we've got a whole bunch of operators right here by their parlour. Now, if they see disciples, they will shoot. So, all I need is to make a bit of noise, a bit of fuss. Just eyes open. It's a bit bright, to be honest, but... guess what I have got set right now? Alright, a very exciting, sexy toy. I'm going to try putting a predator grenade right over here, and then backing off. Alright. So, predator grenade should summon something. Or is it just going to make a splash, then do nothing? We're going to see a... This is why I shouldn't do unplanned plans. Also, hang on, are you wait? Oh, hang about. Dead. Okay. Now, we back off. Because if they want to come investigate, they can come investigate right into the middle of operator territory. I would like them to come in this direction. Oh! See you. Crit. Do it. Boom. And this will let me see who else is around. At least one more ahead. And there's... Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. Now, they've got to know which direction I was. So they're going to come this way. And they're going to walk straight into... Yep, that's gunfire.
Where are you hiding?
And now the operators are getting involved. There's frag grenades. I shan't say no. Now I just stay out of it. Alright, this is no longer my problem. Literally. Because I'm about to go back to Hidden. They're now fighting operators. Good! Civil War. That was a good little choice right there. I mean, they're kind of walking into a kill zone right now. There's operators over there. There's operators right here. And there's pack at the back. So if they come this way, they're... Oh! And grenades too. You know what? I'm happy to just sit back and let this happen. This here is a good solution to my dumb mistake. And yeah, look at that. I'm up to level 3 tiredness, and that's a real problem. I need to have a nap. I can't do it here. These are mattresses, so you can only sleep 3 hours. That won't help. But once we've actually cleared out these bastards, I need to have a good nap before we move forward. I'm barely giving up any adrenaline. It doesn't really matter, so it's fine. Now, situation seems to have calmed down right here. Alright. I'm happy to step out again at this point and have a little bit of a loopsy-roundy. Ooh, plasma grenade. I shall never say no to a grenade. Now, you guys being calm mean we can be pretty confident. Yeah, operators. Okay, and we've also got on top of that, anything good, if we're lucky, might be, yeah, a beautiful, beautiful legendary somewhere or another. So, actually, you know what? Let's take a bit of a look-see at this. Because some people have been saying, John, why haven't you been going over to these rifles? The, yeah, handmade rifles. I don't know, I don't rate them that highly. I mean, yeah, right now I'm running 219 on staggering together with 246 on penetrating. That's 200. Admittedly, it could be a tiny, tiny bit higher. So, yeah, that's calibrated. You know what? Sure, let's just grab that right now. I've got the space for it. Now, back away. There is literally a nice little workbench right here. So, okay, let's just see how well this would stack up. Here we go. So, advance would be 262. I'll give you. That is a higher number. Yes, that's a long-covered sniper, which is pretty much as good as it gets. We've already got pretty good stuff there, to be honest. That's penetrating at 246, but this would be... Yeah, the problem is, though this would be 262, when you take out penetrating, the real damage might be a tiny bit below, and 762 is just, yeah, not as readily available in shops as the 50 caliber is. So, I think we'll probably leave it, actually. Okay, a lot of disciples just died, actually. I don't know how many are going to be left. And I don't really want to... Ooh, this is a dangerous angle to approach from. Because you kind of walk in straight into trouble. Okay, just careful. Be ready to run back. There's still plenty of operators around. Okay, I see one dog. Okay, the dog was summoned. That's the dog I summoned. So if he's currently chill... and no one's shooting at the dog, that would suggest there's no one around. Okay. So he's just doing loops. Take him out. If I'm in caution, someone saw that. Alright. Fall back. Let's see who investigates that. So I'm ready to... fall back to here. Did it maybe summon more than one dog? So, okay. The dog I summoned, I now just have to deal with him. And if I can, I'd like to do it with a staggering, just so I can get multiple hits in, start rebuilding bits and pieces. Okay. Nice and careful. Nice and careful. I see you. No, that's an operator. Don't turn around. Bloody hell. Oh, one over there. Go. Okay. Hold still. Hold still. Go. Dead. Alright. There we go. Does that upset the dog? Is the dog trapped in the water? I don't know. Too far away to get a... Oh, I see you. Yep. Just hold still. Hold still. Hold still, boy. Boy. Good dog. Good dog, come back here. Then again, actually, if the dog's there, that means there's definitely no disciples right there. There's now... Oh, no, hang on. Take him out. Go. And that was... Oh! Gotta love it when four-leaf clover triggers. Okay. The dog's dead, but somebody's still around. Oh! It's another dog. It's fine. How many dogs did I summon? FYI. Hidden. Good. Okay. That's the end of the dogs. Which is great. The problem is, I do not know how many disciples might be left. Okay. And the brackets aren't helpful because the brackets might be those guys back there. Okay. Reload. That is a fast reload. That's good. I don't see any movement. I'm just going to wait for a second, just in case I see something over there. Okay. It's been a brief pause. And me and Vats both can't detect anything. So we're going to start moving in this direction. Just skirt around the outside. That's a trader. But I think traders are neutral anyway. Just get over here. I'm not seeing anything. Check from this angle. Still good. Alright. This is fun. We've just got to be careful because this is their territory. So they could be in little side bits, side rooms, etc. Just real careful. Check the side rooms. Because they can just be in the side rooms. It's fine. That's Porter Gage who... Ah, hang on. Would Porter be hostile by default to rebellious lads? Presumably. Yes, not you. Still not you. I think we're done. I think that first charge took him out. Alright, I led them into the operators. That was the smart play. Okay, and from above, I should be able to hit any stragglers. I think we're good. I think the outside is done. Good, 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 good. So, let's take care of business here. Step 1, let's just empty out the inventory in case any legendaries are coming up. Here you go, operator's rifle. You stay right here. We don't need you right now. Step 2, we need fusion cores. Maybe not like all of them, but like 6 will definitely be overkill. Alright, just leave a bit of space just in case. Step 3, eat and drink, because I need to sleep, which is a real pain, because I'm probably floating like, I don't know, 3 points of adrenaline by now. But, yeah, I just can't deal with that much trouble with agility and AP refresh when I'm about to be using a jetpack. It just won't fly. Right, 7 hours should do the job, and if I could not get even sicker, that would be great, but I'm not going to bet on it because... well rested? Okay, I think we're golden. Good, 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 good. Yeah, my disease risk pool is probably really high right now, purely because I did a lot of drugs last episode, yes. Okay, so this here kind of works, because now what I've got is, yeah, meet the gang bosses near the power plant. And for the time being, it's night. So we should be able to do most of the actual journey to the power plant itself while it is officially still night. Best route will be out here, over the bridge, skirt round the edge of, yeah, Galactic Zone this way. There are some super mutants back here, but... oh, hang on. Which gang was attacking them? Oh, I must have seen this while I was doing the Galactic Zone, but I can't remember. Okay, take care of that. We might need to loop slightly more around the outside. Then it's just a brief walk. Possibility of, say, you know, some ants, the odd cricket. But at night, hopefully, we should be okay. Just take it slow, take it careful. There shouldn't be anything we can't deal with. So, back into good old suit of power armor. I've missed you, buddy. I'm so sorry I left you here. That was a dumb decision. Okay, passing by Galactic Zone Entrance 2. That means we're coming up on the area where, yeah, super mutants in the shack. A group attacked them. I don't know who did the attacking. Whether they all died. Pack. Okay, good. We're fine. It's the pack. It's all under control. So that's a good starting point. The mutants may or may not be dead, but the mutants are not dead because the pack are killing them. Okay, just stay out of it. No need for me to get involved. Who's that, by the way? That's just a ghoul. It's fine. Just take you. Completely missed. Well done. Well done. But take you out. There's a handful more over there. Just a withered feral. So just take you out too. Might be a couple more coming. Yeah, I'm going to go over 2 staggering because this here is a good opportunity to just grind for extra crit or 2. So, you buddy, over in this direction. There we go. 80%. Lovely. 100 XP right there. How's the fight against the mutants going? I don't see the mutants, but I don't want to be nearby because, you know, there's a possibility they could have missile launchers, etc. And I will never say no to military-grade duct tape. Alright. It's possible there could be more ghouls around here. If they were that close, they'd have woken up by now. Or rather, the brackets would have shuffled at the absolute bare minimum. Alright. Past there. Crickets. How many? At least 2. And that means really 4. Nope. 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 Don't do it. We're going up and around them. I'm still pretty damn stealthy. Anything around here? If there is, I don't see it. Alright, don't fluff this now. Don't get stupid. Careful. I think there's some creatures over there. More crickets, and there's some really nearby to an ant. It's okay, just thread the needle right in between them. Stealth. That's the key. The key is they never fucking see you because it's night. It's fine. Straight past, straight through. No trouble. Alright, no trouble, lads. And with that, we should be past the worst of it. Okay, good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to join up with the other gang leaders. And, yeah, this is kind of weird. If the operators aren't the ones who betrayed you, then you just get an extra gang leader, because they've got 2, not 1. So as a result of that, yeah, you just get yourself 3 people helping you, as opposed to the 2 you would otherwise. In fact, Jeff, the operators betray you, you got to fight 2 people up top, and only 2 people on your side. This way, it's 1 up top, and 3 on my side. So let's get them moving. So, it doesn't really matter what you say or don't say here. Basically, these lads just decide, hey, we're going up the hill, whether or not you want us to. And I'm happy for them to do so, because, honestly, I see no reason why I particularly want to get involved with all this nonsense. I'm happy to let them just go ahead and do the work. So, just stay at the back. I'll be providing, you know, some supporting fire. Staggering will be fine, actually. And for the time being, there'll be nothing. They'll go around the corner. Then when they get round to the left, there'll be the first handful of trouble. Just a handful of disciples. Might be able to see some of them up there. Probably not. So, honestly, just let them do it. They're pretty tough. Mags can take that much from me right now. Yeah, she's tough. They can handle this. They don't really even need me to do anything, actually. So, I see no reason why I would do anything. I mean, what's the point of being the overboss if you can't just tell your minions to go do it for you? Looks to me like they're starting to get a bit fighty. Yep, yes they are. And Mags is also very good at tossing grenades. She's got plenty of grenades. Stay away from vehicles, because crossfire could mean you get a bit caught up. William's a bit more basic, but yeah, they're just going to do some beautiful work, and I'm pretty sure they just regen health if they go down after the fight's over. So I can probably help speed this up a bit, but I don't have great cover here. Oh, hello there, Saxy. They've got snipers up on the roof. Alright, well that's not cool. So just line her up, and are you power armor, actually? Well, you might be, but you're dead now. Alright, so that's some of the supporting fire taken care of. I just want to make sure these guys can keep pushing up without too much trouble. I want them to be moving forwards. And if I can just take out the snipers, yeah, Mags is actually down by the looks of it, but she'll be fine as soon as this particular bit of the fight ends. And in fact, is she... Yeah, look at that. Didn't even need to wait. She's back up to full health already. So I'm just going to take out the odd sniper. And they're actually going to do the storming of this area. There's Mason. Now, I think someone's alive up there. And I see... Oh, I see all sorts of people. Yeah, I see the rooftop. I see one. And I see two. And there's definitely a third. But they don't really know, yeah, where these guys are. Okay, we got to be careful here. Fire from above, and then not holding still. Ingo, Mags. I don't know where William is. William could be anywhere. Not sure. I'm just going to move around here, so I've still got trees as cover. Alright, moving up in the world. I do not have a reliable shot there. Down. Around. I hear a shot. Yeah, I think Mags and William won't get too far ahead from you. So you need to be pushing up a tiny bit or they won't push up. But this is a good spot to kind of trick them into pushing forwards. Even if you kind of haven't really. So just jump. Check. Alright, that's fine. Well, there's definitely something going on up top. Alright, that's William right there. Now, the problem is, I now don't have proper visibility of them lads. This is a good bit of cover right here. I think they've cleared out the lads up front. But the lads up top are now well hidden. But who's... Does anyone know who's fighting them? Okay, I think Mags might have just teleported up to the top. William is right there. There's definitely... They're kind of supposed to be like, you know, inside the factory proper. And then join me up top later. But they just sort of haven't. Okay. I've got a bit of a shot at somebody. Also tag you. Okay, go and take you. Darn it! He moved at just the wrong moment. Okay. But if he comes back this way, I now know what's going on. I mean, that's definitely Mags. Because Mags is now just tossing grenade after grenade. So if I could just get a shot. These bastards, I'm just... Oh, what? Okay, slight, unexpected, slight, okay, no. Okay, this is this. Bears. Psychojet. We're psychojetting right now, cause bears. Okay, and go. How many more bears? Go. Don't. Please get out of the way. I'm trying to deal with the bear. Caution. Shitting hell. That was 1,000 XP off a extra bear. Also, you. That's. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, what we're going to remember about this moment is I remembered drugs were a thing that existed, and I used them at the right moment. Now we can just... Okay, it's fine. Everything's okay. That was... I knew there were bears down there as well. I just kind of forgot about it for a second. Okay, just make sure there's nothing else. By the way, nothing else stupid. Are we good? And that is, birdie 10mm. No, 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 no. No good at all. Right, okay, just get over to here, and I probably had a shot at you, but I missed it. I seriously want these guys to go and go! Darn it! Hitbox says no. I can sort of... Oh, blimey! Good work, Mags! Okay, so that's one. Now, what's going on up top precisely? I'm guessing Mags has just teleported up there, due to magic. And now, her grenades have killed everyone else. Or, the tag wore off for some reason. I don't want to say I'll take the meat. You know what? Never say no to meat. I am not seeing any tags. Okay, I think it's time to move on up. Alright, I'll just be taking that. And you know what? I'll take this for the value. We'll sell it and trade it for other stuff. Okay, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, that was great fun. Let's get inside, because Mags is now just tossing explosives everywhere. So it's time to just go inside. Now. There are 2 ways up. Alright, there's there's 3 ways up. There's the proper way you're supposed to use, right? Then there's the, outside path. I can climb the outside of this and then just wander over. Here we go. Just find a good spot to hop in here. Now you're inside this thing. Alright, now we just find a good window and we look for a shot. Because it feels like Nisha might have already spawned. So all I need to do is just... There we go. Yeah, that's her. Presumably. Anyway, hang on. Check my current actual objective. So, yeah, Nisha. Nisha is in play, because she's the objective. The moment I'm up high enough, the game's like, yeah, that's her. The problem is that she sort of detects me coming. I can probably get a shot in at her, but it's one a hell of an angle. Okay. If I could just get, for a split second, like 1% chance to hit, I can nail her with a crit in that. Then I fell out. Then I fell out of the giant bubble. But it is possible. Alright? It's the cheapest, cheesiest way of doing it. But it's legit. Alright? If she didn't bring a jetpack to the fight, that's kind of her problem. Okay, I've leveled up. Oh yeah, don't forget you've leveled up as well. And go! No, that was Mags. Okay, she's hanging out over there. I feel like we're going to need to go through. I mean, I can just warp over there, by the way. I can just hop up there and then let my AP recharge and then fly over. You can just get straight to the roof. But if I do that, then she's going to have a clean shot at me. I feel better going in and through. So, okay, you guys, you're doing well right now, but I'll be with you in a second via the much safer routes. Alright, here we go. Prepare for maybe trouble, because I don't know whether they're now going to teleport back downstairs to officially do the dungeon with me, or not. They may or may not do that, I'm not sure. So just be ready. Alright, because I've not been in here before, so I think the ghouls will just despawn, who would be here. Okay, they're just auto-killed. And now... Okay, now I need to deal with this first room by myself. Crit him. Just get him dead. Alright, I want you dead, buddy. Nobody saw or heard that. Because what you're supposed to do is go through here, down, around, and eventually end up here, because the exit is up there. And you could do that, or you could just not. You could just skip it all. So just up. Make sure there's nobody else here. No one that nearby anyway. Get up to here. And that's a... Oh! That's a ghoul who was not woken up yet. So let's just take you down, because, you know, you're legendary. Right, well, I'm glad we bothered checking for you. Okay, there might still be some ghouls. And that was in Raging Combat. Okay, in Raging Combat's actually, it's nowhere near as good as it sounds. Like, oh, critical hits causing a frenzy? That sounds amazing. Yeah, just like every other instance of frenzy in this game, it just doesn't work on anything strong enough you'd want to use it on. It only works on weak enemies, so yeah, it just doesn't fly, no. So, just make sure we're okay and there's no more ghouls. But, as you can now see in just a second, excuse me, you also need to die. Wow, that's another 1,000 XP. Yes, life is good. Okay, so that was a lot of XP right there. That's the hatch that leads to the roof. So, jetpack, you can just skip this entire final dungeon, which is good, because there are some nasty rooms where there's, like, you know, barricades, lots of enemies, etc., etc. Can't be bothered with that, we won't be doing that. But, before we step up, okay, hang about, might be able to give myself an edge with a perk. Blimey, I'm already a third of the way to the next level too. So, okay, another 5% base damage with Bloody Mass. That's not going to hurt. That's not going to hurt at all. Alternatively, and I could start moving Gun Nut in the right direction. I am going to be needing, at the bare minimum, Gun Nut 3 sooner or later. We'll be discussing why soon. More Mr. Sandman. That's more sneak attack crit. Action Girl, I feel like, yeah, AP refresh is good enough as it is. And then Gun Fu, which I will never use, but I want to take anyway for reasons that are unclear to human comprehension. Okay, take the responsible option. I'm going for Gun Nut 3. Because that doesn't just let you do gun crafting, it also unlocks some really important stuff in settlement building. And we're getting nearby to the point where that's going to start becoming important. Okay, that done. Up to the roof. But if you come out this hatch, then you're not immediately exposed to Nisha or whoever has gone rogue. You're kind of covered out the way. It's a much safer approach, even though you do need to take out that one guy and a couple of ghouls to jetpack up. But just be ready. Alright. Does anyone know where? Oh, I think she might be dead. I mean, no, she's definitely still moving. She's definitely still... Crit! Through the window. Right, well, that's her done. There we go, that's Nisha dead. I feel like they'd already got her down and up. I'm pretty sure they can't just kill her by themselves. It's got to be you that actually does it. So. Let's talk about what I should and shouldn't do at this point. One, I shouldn't just run up there, because she might have friends nearby. Now, if you wanted to wipe out all the raiders, now is the moment to do it. Alright, if you just had a giant pile of crit, just crit in the head, crit in the head, crit in the head. Especially if it was the operators you'd just taken out. So there was only 2 up here, Nisha and William. So, yeah, this would be a good time to kill them. If I kill them, power play fails. And also, more importantly, as a result of that, I don't get the perks. Okay, the incredibly powerful, important Nuka World perks that are kind of the entire point of coming here in a way. Because you don't get them till you complete power play and go back to Gage and speak to Gage back in town. And I'm not doing all of this and not getting those perks. Now you're probably thinking, hang on John, doesn't that create all sorts of very severe problems? Because you're clearly going towards the Minuteman ending and Preston's not going to deal with you till you've turned on the Raiders. So don't worry, okay, it's all going to be fine. Step 1, I help myself to, oh my goodness, that's, John, that was ball caps. You shouldn't have taken that, but whatever. Yeah, take the good ammo. Yet more mentats, lovely, lovely, lovely. But more importantly, who are you, buddy? Just a veteran. I say just. Veterans are, you know, tough. And there we go. Plant control room key. Boom, 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 and more boom. I love it. So, okay, just help myself to all this nonsense. Don't need any of that. I think we're fine. And yeah, now that I've got that, they're just going to start presumably making their way back down. But seriously, if I just had 3 crits right now and a powerful enough gun, crit in the head, crit in the head, crit in the head. Alright, you've used them to take out one gang, and then when they're all alone, 3 of them dead in 3 shots. Oh, sexy as anything. But as I say, I can't do it. I can't turn down the perks. The perks are too good to turn down. So, instead, as it is almost a year since we started this adventure. It's a shame this isn't actually part 52. It would be amazing if it were. But it's in a way like a year. It's pretty much a year. We're really, really damn close to a year. How about we celebrate a year of YOLO with fireworks? So there we go. That is the main switch. Nice and pushed right there. And all the lights come on. And there we go. Happy almost anniversary. Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. If only I'd bothered to, split an episode somewhere into 2. We could have had these as the 1 year anniversary fireworks. But just pretend it's a year, alright? 51 is basically almost 52. Alright, straight back to town. Same route I went out. And... okay, no sign of trouble. Just rush this conversation just in case. But there should be end of power play and the perks. The precious, precious perks. And power play's done as well, 460. So, okay, nearly halfway to the next perk. But let's just nip upstairs and have a chat about what we've just got. Step 1, Nuka World is complete. Alright, by any definition, Nuka World is now done. There are 2 endings to Nuka World. Either you do the traditional raid ending, in which case, yes, you get those special perks, or you do it the open season way, where you kill the raiders, and you don't have to do a home sweet home either, but taking out the raiders is a bit of a nightmare. You'll get shot an awful lot. And on top of that, you don't get the perks. So I went for the Raider ending. Nuka World is now complete. Alright, we get to tick it off. That's it. That's done. But speaking of those perks, okay, Ace Operator. Your stealth is increased while in shadows. It's not much, by the way. It's basically the same as like an additional half a perk of stealth. So it's not great, but you know what? It stacks really nicely with what I've got. The real joy, however, is deal more damage with any weapon that's been silenced. Plus 25% base damage on every shot. Doesn't it just be like, you know, the sneak attacks or anything? Everything. And then that gets multiplied out 1,000,000 times by sneaks, by crits, by everything. So let's have a bit of a look-see at what my guns are doing these days. Because you saw what they were doing just a second ago. Keeping in mind especially, right now I'm on adrenaline at 2. Alright, there is an extra 40% bonus base damage I am not currently taking advantage of. Staggering rifle goes up to 288, penetrating 323. And as I say, there's so much more I could add on to that with adrenaline. It's just, oh, that's nice. That's just so damn nice. The next one, though, I'm going to step outside my armor because this is the most badly labelled perk in the entire game. So, Pack Alpha, bonus damage with unarmed or melee weapons. Okay, not for me, but kind of like, you know, effectively the same as Ace Operator, but for melee rather than ranged. But then it says your damage resistance is greatly increased. No, it's not. This is just a lie. Because you might be looking at my damage resistance right now and thinking, hang on, doesn't that look about the same as it was before? Yes it is. What it actually does is much better. It's damage reduction, and I don't know why it was labelled as damage resistance is greatly increased, because that implies it's going to boost your DR, which would be basically worthless, really bad, but it's not. It's damage reduction, and that is so much better. Because remember, I've been taking Lone Wanderer, I've been travelling alone. So I already get to any damage that comes in and hits me minus 30% up front. Alright, because damage reduction is calculated first. That gets applied before the remaining damage is tested against your damage resistance, given to you by armor or the toughness perk if you've taken it, which you shouldn't because it's garbage in Fallout 4. So I've already got 30% damage reduction. And if I've got my numbers correct, this is another 25% flat to all incoming damage. So you put those together, oh my. When I get hit by any attack, half of it just doesn't count, and the other half is tested against my armor. And with my armor being in really good shape, whether or not I'm actually in power armor, that should probably have further damage reduction off damage resistance of about 85%, which is, I believe, where the damage reduction cap of damage resistance lies. So 50% does nothing, the remaining 50% is reduced to only 15% of what it should be. So basically, yeah, I'm taking, in most cases, only 7.5% of the damage I'm actually supposed to be taking. And that's before you start adding in, yeah, specialist armor gear, like, say, Assassin's Right Leg. I picked up one of them, what was it, last week? Week before? I can't remember. We picked it up here anyway. So start putting that in and, yeah, you can start building your damage reduction against certain targets down to ridiculous, dumb levels. I love it. In which case, I'd say it's time to say goodbye to Nuka World. At least for the time being, I'm back to tie, because of course I am. Okay, before we go, let's get everything packed up here, because there's one more thing we need to do on the way out. One, just make sure I've gathered up everything I want to take back home with me. Step 2, checking the market on the way out, though, yeah, just be aware. It's possible one of the guards could be a disciple, so a fight might break out immediately the moment I step inside. Just be ready for that as a possibility. If so, there'll be other guards on my side. It probably won't involve me, but you could get really unlucky. But I want access to this market. This is a good market. And pack. No one's panicking. More pack. Okay, no one's panicking. Good, I think we're golden. Next, help myself to some ammo, because, yeah, 308 is starting to get a little bit on the low side. Tragically, still no Gauss rifle. Oh yes, and don't forget to speak to the surviving bosses on the way out, because they'll all give you a legendary weapon, which is just free money. In fact, go on, let's clear out the trash we don't need for, yeah, just a handful of potentially useful drugs down the line. And then our final stop, and indeed the final bit of danger in Nuka World, because we're not 100% done yet. There's one final bit of danger we need to face. Yes, indeed, as I'm sure you may well have guessed, we're nipping back to the world of refreshment for yet another very, very important upgrade. And yes, as nice as it would be to take the Nuka suit, because it is pretty darn solid, that plus 3 agility is marked with a star. It's technically legendary, so we won't be using it. But I'll be having the fusion core while I'm passing by. Instead, we're heading for the secure lab. So, alright. Security terminal power's now been restored. And we have got ourselves just a couple of laser turrets need to go down. And they are surprisingly tough. But I'll give you 600 XP, not bad. So just wait for the other one to calm down. Right, he chills out. Step round the corner and he became aware of me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Did he just get a shot off? Did he get a shot? I don't think so, but we're going in. Alright, I'm not leaving without visiting the secure beverage lab. Fortunately, once you get in here, you are safe. As far as I'm aware, there is no threat whatsoever, just a giant pile of story. But let's skip to the important part here. Project Cobalt. The schematics for oh so very much. Quantum grenades and thirst zapper modifications. Now, the thirst zapper, that's okay, but for me, oh, it's all about the grenades. You get 2 for free. The rest are really rather difficult to put together. They're very tricky to build. So the nuke grenades, incredibly powerful super grenade, 752 with some radiation. Nuka quantum grenades, 752. I can now just craft a grenade that is as powerful as a nuke grenade. Alright, twice as strong as a frag grenade. Oh, this is sexy. This is absolutely 100% what I want. And that's it. That's all I want out of Nuka World. We are done, but that means, yeah, I mean just by process of elimination, I think you know what's coming up next. We need to turn our attention to Automatron, and oh blimey. Moment we start that, killer robots everywhere, just stalking the Commonwealth, and that's a scrappy DLC, arguably the scrappiest of all. I'm gonna take some light taps, that's why I wanted to do all of this first, because now I'm taking as little damage per hit as I possibly flipping can. So, goodbye Nuka World, it's been fun. Beginning next week, we're turning our attention to Automatron, and oh blimey, that's not fun. Because we are starting to get towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. We are approaching the final DLC, then we've just got to wrap up the main game. So, join me next week for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.